In this video, I'm going to talk about the difference between the simple past and the present perfect. So, here I am, right now. And when I use the simple past, I use it in a very simple way, hence the name. I use it to talk about events or states or conditions that began and ended in the past and have no connection to now. So for example, maybe I traveled to Mexico 3 years ago. The verb I use is traveled. When I use the simple past, I give some kind of time reference to tell you when this event happened. So that's the simple past for events that began and ended in the past, but maybe I like to travel, and maybe Mexico was not my only trip. Maybe I went to Italy 2 years ago, and I toured India 1 year ago. These are all past events, but they are part of my life experience, my travel experience, which I hope to continue. So when I explain this experience, I link my past experiences to my present by using a verb tense called the present perfect. So I'm going to link the past and the present to show that this experience is not ended. So when I'm talking about experience or actions that happened before now, then I use the present perfect, and I would say something like, I have traveled to Mexico, Italy, and India. I don't mention when. I don't mention how long I traveled. What this sentence shows is that I traveled in the past, and I can still travel more now and into the future. So this is the idea of experience. The next reason I might use the present perfect is to talk about an unfinished activity. Just like experience is unfinished time, I can have an unfinished activity. So here I am again. This is me now. I've gotten taller. Now, I learned to ride a bicycle when I was about 6, so here I am on my bicycle, and riding a bike is something I enjoy. So, here I am a little older. So obviously it's a hobby. It's something I've done for a long time. Maybe even it's something I did yesterday. So this is the idea of an unfinished activity when I'm talking about habits. This doesn't work for every single verb, but it works for those verbs that describe my habits, like live, words associated with living, with working, with my hobbies. So I want to show that this hobby is not finished. I'm going to connect it to now. So let me write this, unfinished activity. I want to show that I learned to ride a bike when I was 6, and I still enjoy biking today. So I can say, I have ridden a bike since I was 6. That shows that even though I'm not doing it right now, it is a habit of mine which began in the past and continues now. So let's look at the third meaning of the present perfect. Once again, I'm going to draw myself now. This time, I'm going to draw my television. It's a big one. And here Here's the newscaster. Now on the news, they report the past. They report things that happened in the past, but the first time they report it, they report it in the present perfect. So it's an event that happened in the past, it began and ended, but it's so close to now that it's still connected to now. And it's usually the first time that anyone has heard the information. So for example, if Mr. Salman Khan has won the Nobel Peace Prize for advancing education for everyone. So, the first time it's reported, we say Salman Khan has won the Nobel Peace Prize. And that's the third reason for using the present perfect. Remember, the simple past is for events that began and ended in the past, and I'm looking at them in isolation. The present perfect is to talk about experience, or actions or states before now. It's to talk about unfinished activities when those activities are habits. And it's used to talk about activities that happened in the very recent past and are being reported for the first time.